folks, Emmy here and welcome back to Coffee Talk 2. I wonder who we'll have in today. Let's see. Oh, this rainy season sure is something. How are you feeling, Miss Rachel? As good as I can be. Nah, huh? What is it? Oh, nothing. I think I'll never get used to seeing a ElegantEmmy transformation is all. In a good way or a bad way? In a good way, of course. It's quite magical. Thanks. So, do you need anything? A towel, perhaps? It was pouring outside when you came in. Do you have a hairdryer? A hairdryer? No, unfortunately we don't. Then nope, I'm good. You sure? Oh, Emmy, a little rain won't hurt me. I'll be fine. Alright, if you say so. Hey now, I'm no longer a kid, okay? It's been 3 years already. I aged too, you know. Ah, it has nothing to do with that at all. The last thing I want is for a star to get ill because of poor service here. Then you just have to treat me real nice. How about making me a special drink? A special drink? What do you have in mind? Something milky and slightly sweet. And some brightness to negate this gloomy weather. Some brightness, huh? As in flavour or colour? Up to you. I mean, different colours usually have different effects, right? Alright, I'll try. Yay! Oh, and no coffee, please. Can you summarise your order for me? A colourful non-coffee latte with honey, please. Ooh! Let me know what you think about this. It's cute. Also, it's pink. Yup. What do you call this again? We call it Sweetheart Latte. Cute. Thank you. Please give it a try and let me know what you think. Okay. It's not a strawberry latte, is it? It's too sour for that. Don't tell me just yet. Let me guess. Okay. Cranberry? No. But now that you mention it, it does have a similar taste to cranberry. But it's not that. Right? What is it then? It's hibiscus. Oh! How do you like it? I love it. It's sweet, tart, and creamy at the same time. Why is Sweetheart Latte though? Well, it tastes both sweet and sour. It contains milk, so it's creamy and comforting. Like a sweetheart. Oh, sweet, sour, and comforting, huh? Speaking of sour, I'm surprised the milk isn't all curdled up. I remember at a party someone tried to mix us a mocktail using lemon soda and milk. It was yucky. It's because you need to use the right ratio of ingredients. Then you have to mix them at the right temperature. Additionally, you have to froth it to prevent curdling. And so what you're saying is it's not something I can make myself. Of course you can. But why make it yourself when I'm always at your service? An excellent response. 5 stars. Since when have you gotten so smooth, Emmy? Only happens on the rarest of occasions, so it's best if you do not get used to it. So, Sweetheart Latte, huh? A fussy but comforting sweet and sour. I see. At any rate, has it really been that long already? My last visit here was probably over a year ago, wasn't it? I believe so. It was around the time your images started to appear on buses, right? Things just took off and suddenly I had no more free time. How are you hanging? Busy, but it's good. Great, even. A lot is happening, actually. Yeah? Like, I've been busy shooting new music videos and such. A lot of photo shoots, too. I'm also set to appear on several shows and podcasts. And, oh, I'm creating a new single. Oh, is that so? Uh-huh. That's great news. Nope. Don't congratulate me yet. Oops. Okay. I'm still in the process of making it. In more ways than one. What do you mean? I'm actually creating the song this time. Wow. And I'll be collabing with AJ. Wait a second. You mean the guy who's always on your playlist, Arami Gendru? That's really cool. I know. I'm excited. Can't wait to hear it. I also had no idea you made songs. I know I don't look like it, but truthfully, from the time I was a kid, it's always been a dream of mine, writing songs and dancing. More specifically, singing and dancing to my own songs. A one ElegantEmmy pop-up concert. A pop-up concert? You know, a concert that pops up randomly. You see, it happens sometimes in malls or on a popular busy street. Ah, yes, I see what you mean. You miss it and poof, it's gone. Leaving only memories of a one-of-a-kind show with a one-of-a-kind experience. Sounds rather exciting, right? I guess I've always loved being on stage. But you know, we all wanted to become everything when we were kids. But as you grow up, you have to pick your battles. And for me, singing and dancing just come much more naturally than creating my own music. At least until now. I thought to myself, if I can't do it alone, then I'll make it with someone who definitely knows what they're doing. You definitely chose the right guy. Right? I am taking in fresh inspiration even now. Who knows, maybe I'll get inspired from your drinks too. But I'm so excited, you can't believe. And so, keep an eye out for it, okay? Whenever it's out, I mean. Will do. Ack. Huh? I knew it. A blackout? Yeah, it happened before, huh? Only when the weather gets this bad. Give me a quick second, please. I'll turn on the generator. Okay. Hey? Cute. Oh, Miss Riona, welcome. Hello. Sorry about my absence earlier. I was just turning on the generator. Miss Rachel, is everything alright? Yep, I was just surprised by the thunder for a second there. Yeah, well, everything should hold on for now. Okay, happy to see you again, Miss Riona. How are you feeling tonight? Honestly, not the best. I'm sorry to hear that. Can you make me something nice? With a bit of sweetness? Of course. Anything you want? I recall last time you suggested an interesting drink to me. Something with blue tea and milk. That's about right. Could you please prepare that for me? But make it ever so slightly sweeter this time. It's been quite a day. I think I deserve the sugar. Roger that. I have just the perfect drink for you. Okay, then a blue latte with a hint of sweetness, please. Oh, yes. And we must give her an item. An email? Oh, is it from the person from before? Lucas, wasn't it? He wants me to contact him. I'll think about it. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, here you go, miss. Thank you. Nothing the matter? This is not what I ordered. It is blue, but everything else is incorrect. Oh, I'm really sorry. I must have missed it somehow. I see. Let me remake it for you. No need. I'll take it. Perhaps it's just part of the negative energy I must deal with today. I'm sorry. Anything else you need? No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Thank you. Just one of those days? I suppose. It's one of those moments when it seems like everything is collapsing simultaneously. Not necessarily great by any means. I know how that feels. Want to talk about it? Rachel is feeling generous today. Good evening. Ah, Doctor! Long time no see. Hey, Rachel. So the hospital admissions officer here. I know, I'm just kidding. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Hey, Emmy. I'm just here for a quick drink before I get to work. But it looks like I'll have to take a breather first. I'll have to agree. Please make yourself at home. So, you were saying? The lady and I were in the middle of a conversation. We were? Maybe at the beginning of one? I'll back off if I'm being too nosy though. I'm just very happy today. I see. Should I move over there? No, you're fine. I'm just curious about how you've been doing too. But gotta keep the momentum with sister over there. Alright, then please don't mind me. This reminds me strongly of my first visit here. To be frank, this may be the place where people ask the most questions. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure yet, but I do not mind it too much. Truthfully, I do not interact with many people on a daily basis, since I'm on the road most of the time. Is that so? What do you do for a living, if you don't mind my asking? I am a Groover driver, but I only do intercity deliveries mostly. Sounds tough. It is not as bad as it sounds. I quite enjoy driving. It helps clear the mind sometimes, right? That's true. I drove a cab in Manhattan back in the early 60s. You did? Yes. But I had to stop after a few months since it got pretty dangerous. Dangerous? How? Because people kept trying to pick a fight with me. Oh. I also had a few people try to skip paying fares or rob me. That sounds so terrifying and dangerous. Well, It was back in the early 60s. People weren't as kind to us as they are now. But I get why you like driving. I always enjoyed the long drive back and forth from airports. I see. Prior to focusing exclusively on delivery, I used to accept passengers as well. Oh? Why the change? Because 7 out of 10 passengers would cancel on me, usually right after they entered my car as well, which resulted in my suspension. What? Why? Because I terrify them? Ah, that's just rude. I agree with Miss Rachel, it sounds so unreasonable. I must admit, I looked significantly different back then. It was because I never had to deal with so many people before. I was living in seclusion far from the big cities up until that point. And so during the appeal period, I attempted to make myself appear less frightening. In the meantime, I was permitted to make deliveries. Right. It turns out that I enjoy doing deliveries much more than I expected, so I rescinded my appeal. Additionally, the schedule flexibility allows me to focus more on my training and auditions. Did you say auditions? For what? I've been auditioning for a soprano role. Really? That sounds cool. No, it's not cool at all. Why do you say that? I've tried for years and have yet to land one single role. Oh. I also lost air pressure in one of my tires, by the way. Really? Yes. The officer already warned us about it too. However, I'm not quite sure if it's related to his case. I'll let Officer Georgie know when he comes in. Thank you. So yes, not a good day. I'm sorry to hear that. It's fine. I'm used to it. Oh. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just going to check my messages. Okay. It's nice to see you again, Rachel. Oh, same. You must have been busy. I haven't seen you around here in a while. How's Henry? Dad's fine. He's been pretty busy too. Not as busy as you, it seems. I've seen him here at least every other month or so. Really? Emmy? He won't let me stay out late on my break. Yet he comes here to see all of you. Well, just kidding. I know he comes here often. It's fine. He's old. He needs breaks more than me, right? Being able to unwind becomes more important as you get older. Be sure he gets his yearly checkups though. Will do. So what's up with you these days? Not a lot, but... Oh, I have a small problem at work actually. Yeah? What is it? Well, as the person who handles patient admissions, I have to handle really young kids sometimes. We're not a children's hospital, so they usually come in as urgent cases. Oh, that's why I try to make the admission process as painless as possible, just to make things a little easier for everyone involved. Yeah, sadly, kids tend to get scared of me, which makes expediting their admissions more difficult sometimes. But you're, like, one of the nicest guys I know. They're usually really, really young. You know what makes them so afraid of you? Not exactly, but I think my size has something to do with it. I still tower over them, even when I get down to their eye level. They probably feel vulnerable too. Yeah, I see what you mean. Not exactly what you'd call a great combo. No, not at all. Again, it's not a big deal. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do about it. Ah. Hey, Emmy. Yes? Didn't realise it was already this late. Seems like I'll have to go soon. Can I order now? Of course. What will it be? I'll have my usual. A mix of tea, milk and ginger. Serve it. There we go. A special drink just for you, sir. Made in a jiffy without compromising quality. Thanks. It's great, as usual. I can't seem to make it like you do. But it still works, right? At least for the intended purpose? It does. I'm just saying yours is still the best, taste-wise. What is it anyway? Ginger latte? It's closest to ginger milk tea, I think. What Emmy said. Either way, I've come to like it as my late night shift drink of choice, since I'm trying to cut back on my caffeine intake. For health reasons, pretty much, yeah. I find myself better at controlling my fury that way. Ah, I see. That's good to know. Guess I'll have to rely on you in my venture into the world of tea drinking. You can count on me. I should leave before the storm gets worse. Oh, next time we'll catch up. Okay, alright. Sorry to leave in the middle of the conversation. Hang in there. It always gets better. Thank you. Have a safe trip. See you. Riona, isn't it? I'm sorry to hear about the auditions. Trust me, I really get how you're feeling right now. Yes? Uh-huh. I've been rejected by agencies many times too, before I finally made it into my previous group. Miss Rachel here is an idol. Her single is on the shelves behind you. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks. Do you have a reel up online somewhere? We might be playing on a different field, but I'd still love to see it. I took it down a long time ago. Why? I had to deal with a lot of online harassment. Therefore, I removed it to save myself some headaches. What? People are unbelievable. Don't mind the haters. They're just people who have nothing better to do. Right. I suppose you must have dealt with similar things before. Plenty. It comes with the fame, for better or for worse. I see. Anyway, you should keep it up. Maybe I can ask my colleagues if they know any audition leads. If you link me your reel. Are you sure? Yep. I mean, no promises, but I'll try. I have a video if you want to see it. Of course. Let me move over there then. A video of Riona singing. Wow. I might not get opera, but that was pretty nice. It'd be great if you posted more of these online. What do you mean? You have this, je ne sais quoi thing going on. An unusualness that may captivate some people. Oh, I know. You should upload your stuff on Chill. I bet people will love it. Oh, it's alright. What's wrong? I don't think I'm cut out to have any presence online. I don't fit the culture. I told you, don't mind the haters. I mean, it's not just that. I might also have a complex regarding something else. What complex? You both might dislike me for this. Why? I wish to do my best in the old-fashioned way, so to speak. Meaning, it seems more appropriate for me to follow the traditional route, as opposed to using shortcuts or things that are online. Oh, I get it. I realize this makes me sound snobbish. I apologize. Who cares? Everybody is a snob in one way or another. But maybe you shouldn't limit yourself to just that yet. But maybe you shouldn't limit yourself like that just yet. What do you mean? The entertainment industry changes rapidly, you know? For almost 3 years I've been doing this. It takes a lot of flexibility to stay afloat, because there's always someone who could replace you. I don't know a lot about opera, but I'm sure it's changing too. Some things aren't always better the old way, especially in the creative industry. Things stay stagnant in two ways. Either they're profitable, or certain people are just really stubborn, like the past me. Back then I thought I could only choose one or two things I was good at, and just forget about the rest. But recently I got a chance to make my own song with a musician. I'm not the best at composing, so I really need the help. I see. The musician I'm collaborating with, he had a dream of becoming a fighter jet pilot. However, one thing or another kept him from making his dream come true. So he posted his music as a hobby on Chill, and just like that, bam, he hit it big. Oh, yep. I'm a big fan of his. In fact, all the music in this coffee shop is from his newest album. Licensed, of course. I see. That's amazing of him. You too. Don't be afraid to do things a little differently. Plenty of roads to Rome and all that. That's all I can say about it. At any rate, I'll try asking around if they have any sort of leads. Should we exchange IDs? Do you have any? No, but I have a cell phone number. Okay. There. Thank you. Okay, Riona. I have to go now. I'll hit you up by text if I have anything. Thank you so much. Don't thank me yet, but you're so welcome. Emmy, I'm going. See you soon? Of course. Please come again soon. Bye-bye. So interesting. This is my first time seeing a Nekomimi up close. Is that so? Oh, how about your car? Will you be alright? I have a spare tyre. I will fix it once the weather improves. Alright. Coming here was a wise decision. I wasn't sure whether I should. Oh? In truth, I'm deeply embarrassed by my conduct last time. I regret it. I apologise. Please, don't be sorry. No harm done. Thank you. It's just, there are times when I, too feel lonely? This was not my first rejection from an audition, as you may have already inferred, but it never gets easier. Understandable. Typically, I would just ruminate about it in my car while being parked somewhere. I acknowledge it is not the most effective means of resolving my feelings. However, it is better than the alternatives, which are none. Now, you can always come here. I don't know. I feel as though I'm only bringing doom and gloom to the table here. Nonsense. Our door is always open. In the evenings, of course. So please, don't ever hesitate to stop by. We'll see. Sounds like the weather will clear up soon. Really? How do you know? Experience. Let's just say I observe the sky a lot, especially in traffic. Makes sense, I guess. In any case, I'd better leave now. Thank you again, Emmy. You're very welcome. Have a safe trip out there, Miss Riona. I hope she comes by again. I think this is it for today. Let's see. Whose keycard is this? A keycard attached to a lanyard. I'll just keep it for now. Someone's apartment key, maybe? Okay, let's wrap this all up now, shall we?